Okay. I recorded this video 50 zillion times. Okay, this is my color video. Do this really quick. I'm going to talk about a couple things. I'm going to talk about my hair care regimen having colored locks. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, your color choices, that kind of thing. And something that's kind of non-hair related, but a couple people asked, so I'm going to answer in this video. First, I I use Dr. Bonner's hemp Castile soap. Um, I only use this in the winter months because my scalp gets a little drying. I like this because it does not strip the color in my locks. Um, I only use this about once a month, and you have to be very careful with this product simply because it's strong. You have to dilute it. The first time I used it, I didn't dilute it, even though the front of the bottle says wash out with water, dilute, or wet skin well. Okay, that's what the front of the bottle said, and I didn't read it. You can't see it on camera, but dilute this. I use 1 part soap to about 3 parts water, and I apply this mainly on my scalp. So um, this is I start off with this and I do it once a month. Next, I flip flop between 2 different kinds of shampoos. I use Kera Care hydrating shampoo, and I use Taliah Waajid Total Body. My hair has a love hate relationship with shampoo. It um it loves it one minute, hates it the next. So I alternate every other shampoo with those 2 shampoos. Those are 2 of the most hydrating shampoos that I've used in a while. Um, and if you can't get your hands on those 2, I also used to like Cream of Nature. Don't sleep on Cream of Nature. Um, Next, the most important thing to coloring your locks is conditioning them. My favorite number 1 intense conditioning treatment ever is by Salon exclusive. It's called Sheen. The woman that colors my locks actually put me onto it. I use the Moisture Sheen along with this oil. It's called Diamond Oil, and it's by Salon exclusive as well. I mix the 2. I scoop out the conditioner into a bowl, and then I put about a half a tablespoon of this diamond oil in with the conditioner. Mix it up, apply it, put a plastic cap on, sit in a dryer for 15 minutes, and it is by far my hair loves it. I can't get enough of it, but I only do it once a month because, as some of you lock wearers know, that conditioner can make your ends unravel. And if I use it too much, they'll unravel a great deal. And that's all my hair really needs, though. Honestly, it's about once a month, and I make sure I do it the same shampoo as I use the Dr. Bonners. Next, for daily use or every other day, I use the Protective Mist Body Fire. It's my favorite daily conditioning spray. It is water based. Coco Femp actually hit me to this. She mentioned this in one of her videos, that it's water based, and if you spray after a fresh twist, if you spray it close, to the roots or whatever, it'll make them become undone. So I just spray it in my hand and rub it through my hair every other day. Um, let's talk about coloring in general. You have your, of course, bleach, and when you bleach it, you have to chase it with a color. So you have permanent color, you have semi-permanent, then you have your rinses and your glazes, then you have henna, then you have lemon juice, or some people use herbal tea. This is permanent color, and some of you noticed that the ends are lighter. My ends are lighter than the midsection, because I have bleached my hair twice, in the 8 years I've been locked, and I'm not gonna do that again because I think it's too high maintenance for me. I just prefer to stick with permanent color. Um, yeah, bleach is very, very drying, and I mean, so permanent is drying enough, but bleach can take it to a whole nother level, and it can thin out the ends of your locks, and I'm still kind of dealing with that. I'm still kind of chopping away. Um, and let's see, semi-permanents, I did that one time and it didn't last that long, maybe about a month or 2. Rinses, of course, wash out. The bottle says what, 6 shampoos? It lasted maybe 2 for me. And glazes lasted about the same, about 2 washes. So it's just, those 2 are just kind of useless, unless you're covering gray, that kind of thing. But for long-term use, no. Lemon juice. Lemon juice, the thought of it is fun. You know, you just apply it and sit out in the sun and your hair lightens. But if your hair is dark already, you have to be exposed to sun for a long time before you really start seeing some significant change in the color of your hair. So, I mean, it's not harmful, you know, for your locks, but it's just you apply it, you sit out in the sun, and it's not that big of a difference. It's not an extreme difference. It's I did it one time, and I was at the beach. It was a slight lightning, but that was it. Um, the tea thing, I've never done that. I read it. I read it in a book. One of the books I reviewed, nice dress. She had a recipe in there about teas. I've never heard of that before I read that book. And it's for, you know, dark, like a dark rinse. That's what it's for. Again, it sounds like a great idea, temporary thing. And talking about cons, as I said before, it is very drying on the locks. It's high maintenance. Having color in your locks is high maintenance. And if you're not prepared to, you know, take those steps to take care of it, then I would pass on it altogether. Because coloring can make your locks brittle if you're not up on it. Um, that's really my only con is that it's drying and it's high maintenance. Pros is that it looks good. It's fun to do. It enhances your beauty. Yes, it's vain. Um, there's no, you know, health reasons or anything like that. It just looks good. It looks cool. It looks fun. It's a way to switch it up. Color for because this is such a consistent hairstyle. It's consistent. It just gets longer. You know, you need to kind of chop it up a little bit, break up the monotony, and you can do that with color if it's done right. Um, One last thing, which is kind of non-hair related, is someone emailed me about my eyebrows because they're lighter. And they were asking if I colored my eyebrows, and I don't. That's I don't know why I never did. I just didn't. So instead, I thought about it, but I didn't. So instead, I went to Mac and got this, which is a eyebrow gel, and it's in Girl Boy, and hopefully it's true to color. You can kind of see it as being true to color. Um, I just, you know, use a shadow on my eyebrows, and then I put this on top of it, and it lightens them. It just temporarily changes the color for that day till you wash your face. But this is what I got, guys. That's what it looks like. And I only use this until, you know, my roots are about that long. And then I go back to my regular um, dark shadow. But that's it. This is all I use. For those of you who are asking if I, you know, colored, I think one girl thought I used whatever color I used in my hair, I used on my eyebrows, and I didn't. I didn't go that route. I just threw $14 at the problem. And I applied every day. It's really easy. But this is a nice little trick for those of you into makeup. Um, and if you go like blonde or really light um, and don't want to bleach your eyebrows, then try a colored brow gel. But that is about it. That's all I got. I got nothing left to give. Um, I'm gonna do a review on Dr. Bonner's, a full good review on Dr. Bonner's, because I have a love-hate relationship with this stuff, but it's working for me now. So we're not gonna talk bad about it now, but it's a love-hate relationship. So I'll do a review on that at a later date. Comments, questions, shoot me an email or leave a comment below. All right, take care. Peace out, y'all.